On this particular course, we're going to look at bookmarks and hyperlinks and how they work hand in hand. First of all, bookmarks are parts of a document you can label, and you can use it in the find command to jump to that particular bookmark, or it can help you navigate a very large document. Hyperlinks, if you've surfed the internet, then you'll know all about hyperlinks. You click on something and it takes you somewhere, and you can use that same technology within a Word document. Let's say we've got this large document here and we want to make it easy for people to navigate to different parts of this large document. The first thing we need to do is to set up our bookmarks where we want it to jump to. Now let's scroll down, and first of all, let's say that we wanted to bookmark this part here where it says off the beaten track. There it is there, off the beaten track. So all we do is we click where we want to put a bookmark. Think of the bookmark of like having a pin and sticking it in that part of the document. If you look on the insert ribbon, there is a button here called bookmark. You can click on that, and we can then set up a name in here, and we can call this off beaten track. Now if you have a look, it's not allowing me to add this, and there's a reason why. All bookmarks must be one word or no spaces. So if I want to do this off the beaten, you'll notice I've used underscores. However, you can just use one word if you prefer. If I click add, it's now put a mark there. We can't see it. Remember, the marking is for word only. Let's scroll down a little bit more and maybe find history, and I want to put a bookmark just here. So I'm going to click where I want the bookmark to go, click on bookmark, and then type in history. Add that to the list, and you will go through the document bookmarking everywhere you want to mark. If we return to the top of the document, let's say that I wanted to put in a couple of links. The first one being view beaten track, and then maybe I want to put in another link called history or view history. Now if we highlight where we want the hyperlink to go, so this is what I want people to click on. Now although I'm highlighting just these words, you could select a picture, photograph, clip art, or some sort of button that you've put in. But we'll do the text. Still on the insert ribbon, just near the bookmark button, is a button called link, and if I click on that, this brings up the hyperlink dialog box. Down the left hand side, it asks you, do you want a link to an existing file or web page? So you could have a link going to a web page or to a PowerPoint presentation. The one that I want is this option, link to a place in this document. If you look down here, we can ask it to link to one of our bookmarks, and I'm going to choose off the beaten track. There it is there, off the beaten. The screen tip is where you can put in some help. In other words, when people move their mouse over those words, it comes up with a screen tip. If we click on that, we can tell them to click to jump to beaten track. Click OK. There you can see it's made it a hyperlink. If we do the same with view history, choose the link button, and I want it to link to history. Screen tip, view the history section. Click OK. There's our two hyperlinks. One thing we may want to do down here is where we've got the off the beaten track, we could put over here return to top. Now if we highlight that, we don't have to do a bookmark first because there's already a pre-built bookmark which can take you to the top of the document. So if I highlight that and put a link on this, you'll see there is this option, top of the document. Click OK, and that puts that in. I could then just copy that, because it not only copies the text but also the link as well, and I could come down and where we've got history, I could paste it in there. If we now test this, if I click over here, I hold down the control key and click on that, it takes me down here. If I click on return to top, view history, and return to top. So using a combination of bookmarks and the hyperlinks can help you navigate around a large document very quickly.